Phil and Debbie, Ray and Denise, Dorothy and Paul, Carol and David are all here to play Larry Grayson's Generation Game.
Shut that door and enjoy the Generation Game. What's in store? The best of relations is our aim. Larry Grayson is here to play, so
shut that door. Thank you, and it's nice to have you with us on this Saturday night. We've got some lovely games to play, very nice people to meet, and some guests that are going to pop in and out, some that I know about and some that I don't, because they do this sort of thing on this show, which I love. Now, I couldn't do this, like I tell you every week, without my lovely Saturday girl, and your Saturday girl too, my Isla St. Clair. Yeah.
The most fantastic time watching the show last Saturday.
You didn't.
I did.
Did you?
I did. Cream cakes, trifles, big jellies, rock.
Rock?
It's great.
Rock? I don't remember the rock.
No. I don't mean on the show. I mean while I was watching the show.
So wonder if she's got any teeth at all. Isle. Let's meet our first contestants who are here tonight to play our Generation Game. Who are they, Isle?
From Shropshire and Birmingham, Phil and Debbie Thompson.
Hello. Good evening. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Good. Now, your name is...
Phil.
Phil. Phil what?
Phil Thompson.
Phil Thompson. Now, Phil, you are a carpenter at the moment.
Yeah.
But you're hoping to go back to being a greengrocer.
That's right, yeah.
Well, you're a greengrocer?
Well, I have been a greengrocer for quite a few years.
Yes, but you started off as a carpenter?
Yeah.
From when you left school?
Yes, pretty well, yeah.
Yeah, and you're a good carpenter,
Oh, absolutely marvellous,
yes.
yeah.
But nice. Modest, but nice. Well, why... it says that you made a few mistakes when you were a greengrocer. You bought 10 bags of peas from market, then found out you'd actually bought 10 hundredweight.
Yeah.
Now, that was a terrible mistake.
Oh.
You must have had shell shock. Sparkling tonight. No, but listen. No, the thing is, what did you do with them? But they all went bad.
I watched them rot, yeah.
Yes, they all went bad.
Oh, yeah, terrible.
Of course, the perfume.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh, yes, it would be, yes. Got a bit like Billy Dainty.
Oh.
Now, it says here... He is, isn't he, a bit? Yes, he is, a bit. Shame. Now, as I said, you have a problem recognising the flavour of coffee.
Oh.
You once drank 2 cups of Bisto without noticing the difference. Now, that seems very hard. Sugar and milk?
Oh,
that seems very hard to believe, Phil.
Well, it's true.
Fill me in, as the saying goes. Now, tell me about it.
Oh, well, the coffee now, she's so awful.
Is it? She's up there, you know. She's listening to you.
All the time.
Yes.
I've got 2 daughters, and they both make awful coffee.
Do they?
My wife isn't very good at it.
Oh, you're going to cop out later on. You just wait till all the neighbours will be saying, look, there's Phil's wife, she makes terrible coffee. You never know. It's very nice to have you on the programme, Phil, from Berkeley Green.
Thank you.
And now we come to you. Now, this your daughter?
Yes, Debbie.
Yes. Debbie. Hello, Debbie. Now, you're from Telford, aren't you?
Yeah.
Which is in Shropshire. It's one of those new towns, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
I went there once. Just the once. And you get called Tom.
Yeah.
Because you look like a boy, really, you know. She does a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, you do. Tom Thumb. Oh, yes, well, you suck your thumb, don't you? Is that what they call you Tom for? Because you suck your thumb?
No, it's my name. My second name.
Your second name's Tom? What? What, then? I have to give her such a clout in a minute. Well, tell me, what is it, then?
My second name's Thompson.
Oh, your second name's Thompson. Oh, I thought it was Tom. Oh, what a fool I am. Well, you see, you get confused, you see. I'm confused. But it says you get mistaken for the boy, and you once had to sign on the dole.
Yeah.
And the man behind the counter said, "You're next, young man." Yeah. She what?
I was bigger here then as well.
Bigger here. Well, I don't know. You and your dad support different... Get over here. Now, listen. You and your dad support different rival football teams.
Yeah.
Now, who do you support?
West Brom.
West Brom. West Bromwich Albions.
Yeah.
Yes, I know. The Throssels they call them, don't they?
Yeah.
Do they? That's
no,
right.
the Baggies.
The what?
Baggies.
The Baggies. Who's the Throssels, then?
That's the bird on top.
Oh, that's the bird on top. I knew I'd heard it somewhere. And who do you support?
Blues are best.
Birmingham City.
Yeah, exactly.
There you are. But what about Aston Villa?
What about Aston Villa?
Yes, well, but don't, please. No one's to get all the letters, don't. Yeah. Well, there you are, Debbie, then. I could talk to you for such a long time, and you two, Phil, you're lovely people, but we've got other people on the show, you see, and we've got to get on, otherwise we should be into the next programme. So would you like to just go and sit over there? Okay. And, could we now meet our next contestants, Isla, who are to play our generation game?
And they come from Essex, Ray Brown and Denise Owens.
Very nice to see you.
Nice to see you,
Your name
Larry.
is Ray.
Ray Brown.
Ray
yes.
Brown. And where do you come from, Ray?
Shoeburyness in Essex.
Yes,
Larry.
that's the Shrewsbury is like Southend and
Yes,
Westcliff.
the end of the line, yeah.
That's right. You had a very long pier in Southend, but it's no longer there now,
It's still
is it?
there.
Is it
yeah,
still there?
Still
I didn't know
They're
that.
still trying to save it.
I see. I hope they do. It's marvellous. I used to go up there and then walk back. I used to go up on the...
That's right.
So, you
Good
know,
walk.
years before you were born. Now, you used to be a cockle cooker.
You used to be a cocker.
Yes. You're not alone. And, this is fascinating, this. This is absolutely fascinating because, you see, I was given this information, see, I it's all done out for me, you know, and it said here that once you sat on the head of a tram.
I did, yeah.
Yes. Rather nice. Now, would you tell me, how did it come about?
Well, I was going to drive a lorry load of cockles, you see.
Yes.
And the
They've
lorry
got
was
to be
parked-
moved.
Oh, they
Got to be moved.
The lorry was parked in a very dark car park, and I crept out at 3 o'clock in the morning, pitch dark.
Yes.
Felt my way into the cab.
Yes,
and
I've done
climbed
it.
up,
I've done it. Yes.
Sat down, one hand on his stomach and the other hand on his face.
What a terrible shock.
It was. The hairs went up
Yes.
the back and...
Like Salem's Lot. You're a keen gardener.
Yes, I like
And your
gardening.
daughter thinks Percy Throat would be very pleased to see your big boys.
That's right.
I think we all would.
yeah.
Now,
No, big boys are tomatoes.
I'm glad about that. Now, actually, I knew. And where did you get these big boys from?
I bought the seeds back from America.
From America, did you?
Yes. Texas.
And are they big tomatoes? Because I
They're
love tomatoes, you know. I really do. I love tomatoes. You were on a holiday and you were queuing at a Palmer airport to get on a plane holding a Spanish sword to take home.
That's right, I was. Yeah.
And plunged it into the back of the person in front of you. When he turned round in disbelief, you knew him. Who was it?
Frankie Vaughan.
Well, I wonder if he's forgotten it. We'll see. Frank? Now, what about that then, Frank?
Do you remember that? I bet you don't.
Can I ever forget it?
I said that must have been a bit of a shock for you.
Well, what can I say? It's not the first time I'm stabbed in the back. I mean,
Me either. But have you been back again, I believe?
Oh, yes. I haven't held it against Mallorca.
No,
It was once in a lifetime.
I see.
Pure accident.
Frank, you're looking so well. Isn't it
Yes,
looking well,
yeah.
ladies? Well, you look
Thank you.
fabulous. It's lovely to see you, Frank. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Larry.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Larry. And you're forgiven. Completely forgiven. Thank you.
Bye.
I think it suits him. You are Denise...
Owens.
Denise owns. You're from Shrewsbury Nest, Denise, and you're married. Where is sweetheart? You are married to Richard.
That's right.
Richard's with us, is he?
Yes.
You went to a fancy dress party as a Spanish senorita. Your husband went as a pirate. Your sister-in-law went as a milkmaid, and your brother went as a Mexican bandit. I saw the film. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. And you had to stop for petrol on the way, and the garage man wasn't too happy to see you.
No.
Right? Well, I went to a fancy dress party once, you know, at Christmas, dressed as a Christmas pudding. When she got there, half her costume was missing. And you met Richard, your husband, when you were 15, and you decided to get married. But Ray said you'd have to wait until you were 19 or saved £1,000. But you did get the money together.
We did, yes.
And you were married just before your 19th birthday.
That's right, yes.
And how long's that been? Has that been very long?
Nearly 13 years.
Nearly, really? As long as that? Well, you look very good. Are you happy?
He treats me quite well.
Does he? Well, I shall ask him later on. All right, then, there you are.
Thank you.
You're lovely people. Isla, could you now tell us about our first game tonight?
Have a look at all these beautiful, priceless stones. And in particular, I like these ones. These are the sapphires. But, unfortunately, they're not mine. But I do enjoy looking at them, and I think you're going to really enjoy looking at all the jewels in the next game. And we have a very rare and sparkling gem with us to introduce it. Please welcome Katie Boyle.
Thank you very much. Thank you, pretty Isla. That was sweet of you. And the generation game tonight opens a priceless jewellery box. And our models are going to wear some stunning stones and some glittering gems. And what you have to do is put a name to each of them. So we start off with our first model, and she comes from the court of Queen Elizabeth I. And the jewels she's wearing were the Queen's personal favourites. Ladies of fashion followed always, of course, the Queen's example and adorned themselves with beautiful drop earrings and countless strands of this lustrous white jewel. And with model number 2, we've moved to the 18th century. And she's wearing an elegant Georgian court dress, and her necklace and earrings are set with the valuable yellow-brown variety of this stone, which is found only in Brazil. And model number 3, well, she comes from the highly fashionable Regency period and is wearing a silk ball dress to set off her vivid green jewels. Now, these are the rarest of the precious stones and were first brought to Europe by the Spanish conquistadores. And we now move to a jewel of the 19th century, and our 4th model is only a stone's throw away from a walk in the park. Her ring and necklace are set with a semi-precious stone, the colour of the sky itself. Can you name it? Model number 5. Well, her sparkling jewels are set with the most precious of precious stones, and they are worth a king's ransom and are, of course, the very easiest to recognise. The question is, are they really forever?
So nice of you to come on the show, Katie.
It's lovely to be back with you.
Oh, lovely. Well, you're going to help us with the marking case?
Please,
okay,
come on, let's see what they've done.
Here we are. All right, Isla. Number 1.
Ray and Denise have pearls.
And we have pearls too, and...
So you are both right. You
Pearls.
have 2 pearls they are. Pearls for both. Pearls they are.
Number 2, Isla.
Next, for that beautiful stone, we have put down topaz.
Topaz. Well, we have yellow stone. And underneath sapphires.
I didn't know sapphires were yellow.
Well, is yellow...
I'm afraid you're wrong. No, they're 2 points. They are, in fact, topaz, and you are right, yes.
Number 3, Isla.
And we have put down for number 3 my birthstone, emeralds.
And we have emeralds too, and of course, Katie.
Emeralds they are. They certainly are. So 2 points.
2 points each.
2 points.
4, Isla.
And for number 4, now we have put down opals.
And we have opals too.
And I'm afraid you're both wrong, because they are, in fact, turquoise.
Turquoise, so you're both wrong.
So
no points.
No points either side.
And number 5, Isla.
Number 5, yes, forever diamonds.
And we have diamonds too, and of course they are diamonds.
Diamonds
They're
they
diamonds,
are.
Katie.
So, 2 points here, 2 points there.
Yes. And they were all found in Mike Yarwood's Rolls Royce. Thank you so much, Katie, for coming. It's always a delight to see you.
Thank you very much for having me. Yes. And best of luck to you.
Thank
best
you.
of luck.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, Katie Boyle. Thank you so much, And, of course, thank you to our models, who are all female impersonators. And now, Anna, could you tell me the awards on the boards?
Phil and Debbie have 6 points, Ray and Denise have 8 points.
Yay! And, Isla, tell us all about game number 2.
And this is all about the art of survival. But don't worry, we're not going to ask you to survive a walk across the Sahara Desert or anything like that, as our demonstrator tonight actually did, and did it very successfully indeed. It's something a wee bit easier that we're roping you into with Eddie McGee.
Very nice to see you. Now, it really is. It's marvellous. We get so many different games on the programme, and I don't think we've had anything like this before. And, of course, television's not new to you, is it, Eddie? You've been on...
that's right.
Yes, and also you've written a book as well.
That's right.
About survival and everything. And you did walk across the Sahara Desert.
Yes, that's right.
Yes.
Yeah.
By yourself?
By myself, yeah.
You didn't see John Hanson, then?
No,
Red Shadow, you understand. Well, now, what are you going to do tonight, Eddie?
Well, what I'm going to do is show the good people here how to make an escape ladder, a rope.
Yes.
So, for instance, if they're in a house that's on fire,
yes,
and they want to go from one window to a lower window,
yeah,
by just using a clothesline, they can make a simple ladder.
As simple as that?
That's right, yeah.
Now, I believe you need someone to help you, so Isla...
that's right, yeah.
Rush in, dear.
Here I am.
Rush in, dear.
You know, I need things like this, because I always getting into scrapes. So.
Yes, you are.
Ropes are very handy for me.
Yes, well, just take... Now, do look.
Well, basically, all it is the ability
fast.
to turn a simple clothesline into a series of loops to make a ladder. And you just make the loops like this, catch them, just keep throwing one on top of the other like that. So you do a series of loops, and then normally you would just lower that out the window. Now, you pass that through. If you'd like to take that iron and walk away,
yes.
Okay,
and you'll see as it falls towards the ground, it produces a ladder, which is the difference between sliding down and breaking your back and burning your hands, OK?
Terrific.
Yes, I thought Roy Rogers was coming on. Now, what we'll do the marking,
right,
Eddie, so you go over there and you just stand in front of your ropes like that. Now, what we're going to do, first the men coil the rope and the ladies pull it, then the ladies coil the rope and the men pull it. Now, you understand? Yeah. And do it just like Eddie did, and you have 1 minute to do that, and it starts now. Where you go?
It's important that you keep the loops the same size.
That's right, keep the loops the same size.
Keep them moving fairly quickly.
And very quickly. Phil, Ray.
You've got 20 seconds to do it. It's coming up to 15 seconds now. You should be passing the end through to the ladies now.
Pass the end through to the ladies.
The ladies should be walking away.
Okay, there you are, Phil. Pass it through there, the end there.
Coming up now. Change over. Change over to Grayson.
That's right, yes. Now make the loops the same,
Make the loops the same size, ladies. That's good.
It's essential. Stand by the side, Ray. Ray, stand by our side so they can see at home. They can only see your back.
Off you go, man.
Off you go. Go on, Ray. Ray, go on, right. Yes. Yes. All right, now, Phil first, Eddie.
Well, that's supposed to be the attachment end. That's the end that fastens on the
where was
filigree.
that?
That's supposed to be in the bedroom.
But where was it?
It was over there.
It was at the other end?
And I'm not too sure about this. I haven't seen one like this before.
No, neither have I.
But to be fair, you know, he's had a go. He's got a knot, so I think 2 out of 5.
2 out of 5?
2 out of 5 for that.
All right, and now
this
Debbie
one?
here.
Well, we've got the rope back.
Yes.
But I don't know which end is which end, so...
but there's nothing there at all?
No. And
so...
Seeing as she hasn't damaged the road, I think 1 out of 5.
So 1 out of 5. So together they have...
What? 4? 3.
3. All right. All right, then. Over here. Now, try this. It's more difficult than you think, you know. I mean, I've been trying it this afternoon and I nearly hung myself. Now...
No, not. So, again, 1 out of 5.
And what about this one here? I think we're about the same there, aren't we?
Well, I'm glad I don't go down with these two, I'll tell you.
I always get a knot in my hover wire when I'm hovering.
Fancy.
Again, 1 out of 5.
1 out of 5.
That's right.
Well, Eddie, it's been delightful seeing you. You know, with this sort of... Have you had many more games like this?
Oh, yes.
Have you?
Yes,
Then you must come in.
Right.
Yes. Eddie, nice to meet you. Eddie McGee, ladies and gentlemen. Eddie, thank you very much. There you are. You did that terribly well. Isla, the awards on the boards.
Phil and Debbie have 9 points, Ray and Denise, 10 points.
And so Phil and Debbie have to go.
I think you look like Roy Hudd, actually.
Yes, he said, Roy, there you are, you see.
Would you take away the doors?
You look great.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you very much. Bye.
Lovely.
Bye, darling. And, Isla, can we meet our next contestants who are here to play the game tonight?
And from Sheffield, Dorothy Parkinson and Paul Askew.
Oh, dear. Dorothy Parkinson.
Yes.
I know that name, Parkinson. Dorothy Parkinson. Now, where are you from, Dorothy?
Dorothy.
Dart.
Oh,
Come on,
sweet.
Dorothy.
Harthill, near Sheffield.
Harthill near Sheffield. And, I see you work in a pig factory. You don't make pigs.
Oh, no.
Should be Dorothy Parkinson. And you are married to Alan.
Yes.
What's he do?
He's a policeman.
He's a policeman. Now, you're a motorbike fanatic.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I like motorbikes.
Do you?
Yeah.
Do you ride one, do you?
A small one, yeah, that I go to work on, and we have a big one that we both ride. Then Alan rides.
Alan, your
as well.
husband and you?
Yeah.
I was known in Chapel End. I had a motorbike years ago.
Oh, did you?
Yes, I was known in Chapel End as the wild one. I used to look very much like Marlon Brando in those days. But I fell over. And, you have even done a wheelie at Crossroads.
Yeah, when I was first learning to ride.
Where's Crossroads? What's that?
The Crossroads where I go to work. It's not very
Oh,
far.
I see.
And I went on one wheel.
Oh! I was worried. I thought you meant where she was. You see, I didn't know. No. You never told me what a wheelie is. Is it...
A wheelie? Well, you let the clutch out too quick and you rise the bike up and you're across on one instead of two.
Are they on wheels?
Yeah. Yes. It's a great sensation when you land to the other side and you're safe.
Yeah, I bet it is. Is she brave? Oh, I think it's lovely. And you've been down a pothole with 15 policemen. That sounds nice. Very nice at 6:30 at night. Now, you had a... What about that, then?
Well, my husband drove the bobbies. They went walking, and we got to these potholes, you see, and they wanted me to know if... I've never done anything like that before.
No.
And they wanted to know if I'd like to go down, so they put this tin helmet on me and the light and the big boots and everything, and lowered me down this shaft. It was great.
I think she's marvellous, don't you? Is she lovely? And you went right down there?
Oh, yes, and walked along. You know, you paddle in water and everything, but it's great sensation.
And what did Alan say about the 15 policemen, then?
Oh, I thought it was great. I came out all in one piece.
Did you? I can't wait to meet Alan. Like, he's still your Romeo, isn't he?
Yes.
Yes. And you are his Juliet Bravo, aren't you?
Oh, I like that.
Do you? You like that, do you?
Yeah, I like that.
Would you like to meet her?
Oh, yeah.
Juliet Bravo? Well, here she is. Is that lovely?
Oh, yes, because I never miss this programme, never.
Oh, that's lovely.
It's very... Isn't it popular, ladies and gentlemen? Do you watch it? And this is Paul.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Well, it's ever so nice of you to drop in, Stephanie.
It's a pleasure.
It really is.
Pleasure.
And I know that you've got to rush back, otherwise you won't be back there for when we finish here, will
That's
you?
right, rushing off to Hartley, yes.
And congratulations on a wonderful series. I give my love to everybody in the programme.
Thank you
it's
very
excellent, isn't it, ladies? An excellent programme. Thank you very much. Isn't she smart? Lovely. It's a lovely programme, isn't it, ladies and gentlemen? It's just Love it, because you see, I watch ours, then I just go on, I can't tear myself away, you know. It's funny, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Now, Paul. This is Paul, and what do you do? Apart from teaching your mother to ride a bike, what else do you do?
I'm a mechanical fitter.
Yes, well, I wanted to be that. And last year, you and your girlfriend were having a holiday in France, and you had a little trouble translating an order to a waiter. In fact, after a 3-course meal, the waiter returned with 2 additional ducks and peas because that was what he thought you had asked for.
Yeah. He read the menu out to us, translated it in, like, pidgin English.
Yes, I know. I've had difficulty as well.
And then I translated it to my girlfriend.
Yes.
And then he was writing it down.
Yes.
See?
See, I get this trouble in Nuneaton. Come on. Yes.
We ate all this food. We sat back drinking wine.
Yes.
The next thing, tables cleared, knives and forks. And we looked at each other and thought, must be next people coming in.
Isn't it thrilling?
So carried drinking. Then all of a sudden, these 2 big silver platters arrived, one on each hand. Put them down in front of us.
Don't tell me.
Lifted tops off. There they were.
Yeah.
Duck and peas.
Oh.
And I said, no, we haven't ordered it.
And it's so good then.
Yes.
I don't talk. I know. Well, of course. You go to. You see, there's a little French restaurant in Chapel End I go to called Fred's. He's French. French. I mean, the only way you can tell he's got frog's legs. And you've seen. Oh, it says it. When you were tinkering with the wires on your car, because you broke the ignition key, the old wiring system went up in smoke.
Yeah, under the bonnet, we didn't know what was happening, and
I know.
everything went up in flames. We had to catch a taxi home.
Well, we've got the fireman standing by tonight here. You've seen all the James Bond films.
Yes.
You like the James Bond?
Yes.
I've never seen one of them, you know. No, the last Spy for my soul was Valerie Hobson and Conrad Beat in The Spy in Black. Madeleine Carroll in I Was a Spy, and I've seen one since. Nice to have you on the programme. Would you like to go sit over there? You're lovely. Over you go. And Isla, let's meet our last contestants who are here tonight to play our generation game.
And they come from Lincoln, Carol and David Simpson.
All right, Carol. You're all right, are you?
Yes, thank you.
Good. Now, you're Carol Simpson.
That's right.
And you're a housewife.
Yes.
Yes, I saw the program on TV, you know.
Oh, did you?
Yes, Mrs. Simpson and Edward. And you were born in Yorkshire.
That's right.
You were worked as a waitress, but you couldn't stand your boss.
Oh, I hated her.
Did you hate her?
Oh, yeah.
Well, she made your life a misery.
She did.
What did you do then?
I was only 14.
Only 14. What did you do then?
Well, she made me scrub floors and everything.
Yes.
And I was employed as a waitress.
Yes, so what did you do?
Well, she just told me to get them up and scrub the floor.
And I know what you did because it says here.
Well, I did. I just took them up and wrapped it round her neck.
Yeah. You're very sentimental.
I am.
And you still have a windmill teapot you bought when you were 14 sitting in your bottom drawer.
That's right.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you collect all those sort of things?
Oh, I collect anything.
Yeah? Do you really?
Yeah, I'm a right hoarder.
Yeah. I've got something in the bottom drawer. I think it's Everard's friend. In the 5
It'd
years.
look nice in my teapot.
It would. You are dotty about, and you adore David Hunter.
I do.
Well, you mean Ronald Allen
Yes,
in that thing? He's taken a lot on, hasn't he? I bet he misses the funeral. And I know when she's going. And you're David Simpson.
That's right.
That's your son.
That's right,
That's
yes.
your son, Carol. And you're a careers officer with a RAF.
Yes, Royal Air Force. Please.
The Royal Air Force, yes. Well, I have to get that right, because, you know, sometimes they're touchy about that, aren't they?
Oh, no,
but I have a lot of things to remember. So I can't remember everything, Carol, you know.
I know.
I can't remember everything. Being a funny age as well. Yeah. Now, actually, you applied to join the Navy, but the test required
trigonometry.
Yes, you should come to me.
Never heard of it.
You should come to me, I'd have taught you. And you didn't have a clue. Then you tried the army. What happened?
Well, I sent off the coupon out of the newspaper.
Yes.
And by return of post, I got a sergeant major on my doorstep.
The real thing?
The real thing. Big stick, big hat.
Yeah.
And I was frightened the life out of me.
Yeah.
I shouted for me mum and hid behind her.
Yeah, well. So you didn't go in the army then?
We sent him packing.
Yes. All that was left was the RAF.
That's
well.
right.
Now, you're married, aren't you?
I am, yes.
Who to? What's her name?
Val.
Val.
Yes.
Have you any children, have you?
I've got 3 children,
How, how old are they?
16-year-old Fiona, 14's Kirsty,
Yeah.
and 9 Andrew. All good Scottish names.
Well, they'll all look at him, won't they? You had 2 shillings and 6pence in your pocket when you first met Val. You wanted to take her out, but you didn't know how you were going to afford it. So you put 2 bob on a horse.
A shilling each way treble.
Did you? Are you going to tell me about that?
Well, I won £13, 5 shillings and 7pence, so I was able to go out that night, because it was more than a week's wages at the time.
Yeah, of course it was in those days.
Yeah.
So you had a beano, and that's where you like, sort of fell for each other and...
Well, not really. I went into the pub with my friend, and
Yes.
we were in the bar in the slum end, you know.
Yeah.
And we looked through into the lounge, and I saw these 2 dolly birds sat there.
Yeah.
And I said to me mate, see the blonde?
Yes.
Bet you £1 I marry her.
Did you?
Didn't even know her name. I didn't get my £1 either.
Yeah. But you didn't marry her?
I did, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
These things never happened to me. And, when you were a small boy, you had a passion for condensed milk.
Oh, yeah.
I did. I used to get told off when I was going to go, dip my finger in the tin. Had a cow on the side, I used to dip my finger in it. Oh, I loved it. And I thought, when I get older, I have a lot of money, I should buy lots of condensed, tins of milk and eat them up. But you never do you? So let me tell you on the programme. The lovely... We've got lovely people tonight, haven't we, all night? So, good luck with the games. And Isla, could you tell us now about our next game?
My lords, ladies and gentlemen, this is a 6-round contest. Now, over here on the boards are 6 whiskery celebrities, and each of them is disguised with a mysterious restless mask. Now, the challenge is to you to write down who they really are. So, to your corners and come out fighting for this round, which lasts 30 seconds.
All right, there we are. All right, lovely, over here.
Well done.
OK, Isle. Who have you for number 1?
Now, for number 1, we've put down Terry Thomas.
Well, we have Norman Collier. Believe it or not, but it's not. It's John Cleese. So, no marks. Number 2, Isle.
Well, I'm afraid number 2, we haven't got anything
Well,
down
we
at
haven't
all.
either. But we'll have a look and see who it is for the say-so. And it's Alan Wicker. Now then. Number 3, Isla.
Well, we've got James Robertson Justice.
Well, we've got Bellamy, and it is David Bellamy, so you have 2 marks. And for number 4, Isla?
Kenny Everett.
Well, we've got
You'll be pleased.
Noel, which you mean, of course... Noel Edmonds. You mean Noel Edmonds, and it is Noel Edmonds, so you've got 2 more. Right. We have no one for number 5. Who have you got, Isla?
Neither have we.
We haven't got anyone either, but we'll just have a look who it is, and it's Michael Fish. And number 6, Isla...
I must say, aren't the little bodies lovely that they're all sitting on? Wonderful. Now, for number 6, we've nothing either.
No, well, we've got Bruce. Now, who do you mean?
Well, you was on about him last week, Larry.
So you think it's Bruce Forsyth? Well, it isn't, of course, it's Frank Muir. So no marks there, so here we are. All right. And Isla, the awards on the doors.
And Dorothy and Paul with 4 points, Carol and David with no points.
Right. And tell us about our next game, Isla.
Just look at all these super frogs, and they're everywhere. And not one of them turning into a handsome prince. But we've got a very lovely lady here with us tonight, and she's going to show us how to make a frog like this. So, welcome, Chris Beath.
Hello, Beth.
Hello, Larry.
Nice, Chris.
Yes, that's better than Beth, yes.
Chris, now, you're going to make a little frog, aren't you?
Yes.
Now, what's all this, first of all, in here?
These are plastic beads that I fill with. They're in here.
Yes.
As well.
OK, where you go, then?
Right.
Chris?
Put the spout of the watering can into the frog. Yes. Fill up the
Because
head
children
and the
could make this, couldn't they, Chris?
They
at home?
could indeed, yes.
But yeah, I don't think you can buy that sort of stuff.
No, they'd find that difficult, but they could always go and mix some rice or some pearl barley out of the mum's larder.
because the children do it at needlework classes now. They make all sorts of little animals like
That's right.
that.
Take the can out and fill up the legs. These are called sageless frogs, Larry.
Are they?
Yes, because they're sexless and ageless.
Yes, like me.
You then take the pin. Normally I would sew these.
You'd sew that, wouldn't you,
Yes.
Chris? But you just put a pin of a
Haven't got
quickness.
time tonight.
Yeah.
And the same with the eyes. They would be also sewn on.
What are they made of, Chris?
They're cotton wool with felt on the outside.
Cotton wool with
very
felt,
tight.
just for the children at home.
Put the hat on, that's right. Now we need a waistcoat. So you fold it once, fold it twice, cut the armhole.
And then you just slip the arms on him like so.
And you now have a frog.
And there it is. Very good. Marvellous that, you know, Chris. Very good. I couldn't even make a tadpole. So would you just nip off now, Chris, and then do some marking for us?
Yes.
So you come to your tables now. Over here, Paul. You have 1 minute, 15 seconds to make your frog. And away you go, and it starts now, all right? That's it, Paul. Just put that right in and tip it up, that's it. Put it over the side. All right, Carol. That's it. Whack it down. That's it, whack it, it'll go. Are you all right, love? If you cut the jackets now, put the pin in, then just cut the jackets. Remember, they mustn't be perfect. You're only marked on how well that you do them in the short time. It'll take me 2 days to do one, I can tell you. That's it, Paul. Do the what's today. All right, Dorothy. What you lost? There we are, Chris. There we are. Now, what about him? Well, he's filled him up nicely, love.
He has. Actually, he's sat him back to front.
Is he back?
Yes.
Oh, he's
yes.
back to front.
Yes, and he's got rather a lot of this. He hasn't got. I think we'll give him 3 out of 6.
3 out of 6.
Yes.
A little more time. A little more time, and I think you did all right there, Paul. But you did the best you could. Let's have a look at this, Dorothy. Let's have a look, sweetheart.
Oh, that's good. That's good. She's
yes, that is very good. Yes.
On a
very good.
Mind you, she has got the waistcoat on back to front.
Oh, has she?
Yes.
Well, because it's different.
Yes. Well, it is,
you
but
see?
I think...
You have to be careful, because children are watching. But
yes.
where...
But I think 4, because she got everything and she got him on...
And if she'd had more time...
Yes.
Yeah. All right, Carol, let's have a look here.
I think this one's calling for help.
Yes, well, I know. We have to have a look at him. Now, where out?
Yes.
Well,
she's got it all on, hasn't she?
And
the pin.
They got the pin.
Yes.
Is this? Well, this is back to front, isn't it, Carol?
No. She's got it right way around.
Oh,
I
has
think
she?
it gives her 5, yes.
Well, the eyes are in the back of his head, then. Fancy. Well, all right, isn't it? Over here.
Well... Can you come back tomorrow, do you think, and finish it?
Maybe you don't know what to say, do you? Did you ever see Dr. Kildare?
I don't think he ever did.
I think, what, James Herriot here?
Yes, dropping out as well.
It's dropping out as well, yes.
Do you think...
I think it would have been a toad.
Yes,
I think...
possibly. I think, really, 2 for trying.
2 for trying. 2... Thank you very much. Thank you very much for coming in.
I've enjoyed it enormously.
I'm glad you have.
Thank you.
Chris Spieth, ladies and gentlemen. Chris, thank you very much. Chris. All right, Chris. And out of the awards on the board.
Dorothy and Paul have 11 points. Carol and David have 7 points.
All right, is your door?
Yes, you take them away, and of course we're doing great with them, of course.
Yes.
Thank
So
you.
see you
it's
go,
not...
Carol. Bye.
Thank you for being...
Bye-bye, David.
good sports.
Bye. All right, here we go. And Anna, could you now tell us about our last game?
Folk dancing is one of the fine traditions of our islands, and we're always pleased to have some on the show, as it's always very popular. And I know you're delighted to meet and greet Ron Smedley's Broom Dancing.
Ron.
Hello.
Nice to see you again.
Thank you very much, and
yes,
nice to
I
meet
say,
you.
doesn't, what's his name?
Peter.
Doesn't Peter kick his leg up well?
He does, yeah.
He does. I used to kick my leg up like that years ago, you know, before my accident. Fascinating. Now, Ron, this is, it's a traditional dance.
Yes, yes. This one comes from Devon.
From Devon?
But you can find broom dances all over the United Kingdom, really.
Can you really? Farmers, I believe, and the wives...
Yes, they do this for a competition, you know.
Yeah.
The best dancer got free drinks.
And in the village hall when the harvest was here...
Yes, that's right, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I thought I'd seen it before once. Well, are you going to do some marking for us, Ron?
Yes.
Because we're going to get our contestants to go with the boys and girls, and so that'll be lovely. So, have you go, then.
OK.
Right, now then, it's time for you to draw the doors. So, where you go...
Yeah.
You have the choice. You have the choice. What would you like to do?
First. You want to go first?
You want to go
come along, then?
Okay.
OK.
Off you go.
Come on, Ray.
And if you'd like
darling.
to...
Over you go. Over
Step
here.
this way, Dorothy.
There we are. And now our first two contestants with Ron Smedley's broom dancers. Right, Ron? Oh, I'm dying of this. Oh, should have. Oh. Put your frock down now. Oh. Living it. All right, now what about that?
Well, that was very, very difficult, actually.
I know, because you see, they've got to have so much breath, haven't they? See, all the boys and girls in the train to do it, you see, because it's, well, you're not used to it. I know, they wanted me to do it, didn't they? I thought you kissed my astrakhan coat. So what I did, I thought, I'm not. Ooh, not on the money I'm getting. Now, anyway, what? What about our two friends here?
They did very well indeed, and I tell you, I'm looking for a sense of rhythm and good footwork.
Yes, you're not alone. You're not alone. I've been looking for that all afternoon. Go on.
They had it well, and Ray particularly well. I'll give them 16.
16. Jolly good. Very good. I say, it's like the Wicked Witch of the West, isn't it, with the thing? And I've never seen such a clean stage here in my life with all this. You must come again. Now, what about our friends here?
Did extremely well.
Dorothy and Paul.
Just Dorothy and Paul. Just lost the rhythm a little bit more, I think.
Yes.
So I'll give them 50.
50. All right. It was lovely, though, because I shall forget you. Woo, woo. I was on the floor, Dorothy, I really was. Well, thank you very much, boys and girls, for coming in. Thank you so much. And thank you, Ron Smedley. Lovely to see you. Ron Smedley, ladies and gentlemen, and the boys and girls. Thank you very much. And the awards on the boards, Isla.
Ray and Denise with 16 points, Dorothy and Paul have 15 points.
So what have we got for Dorothy and Paul to take home with them, Isla?
A radio cassette player, portable typewriter, and the Generation Game doors.
Very nice, too. Marvellous sport, darling. Bye-bye, Paul. All right. All right, there we are. Well, congratulations on getting this far. And good luck. And remember, it's the best of 3.
Right.
All right? Question number 1. Where are the English crown jewels kept?
Tower of London.
You got it. Number 2. Who is the question master on Mastermind?
Magnus.
You got it. There we are.
Good girl.
And so, what are we ready to take back home with him, Isla?
It's a cine camera and projector, plus some films and the Generation Game door.
Very nice, too, eh? Very fine. Lovely. Glad you enjoyed yourself so much. And we take the route to the loot. Here we go. All right. Open the doors. Now, darling, all the things you see go by on the conveyor belt, only the things that you mention when you get back to that chair are yours to take back home with you. So good luck. 45 seconds starts now.
And on Denise's conveyor belt tonight, a food hamper, 2 silver-plated candlesticks, a duvet and duvet cover, a coffee maker, a bottle of champagne and 2 champagne glasses, a clock radio, a set of pottery tableware, a cuddly toy lion, 6 wine glasses, a drill and saw attachment, a set of stationery, a sandwich maker, a table lamp, a food processor, 6 bottles of wine, a toaster oven, some cuddly bathroom scales, a basket of glacé fruits,
Good luck, sweetheart. You have 45 seconds. It starts now, and away you go.
Hamper, coffee percolator, radio, duvet, glasses, wine, an oven, candlesticks, a drill, a lamp.
Sandwich maker.
Oh, yes, a sandwich maker.
Sweets.
Sweets, more wine, scales, more glasses, lots of other things. A conveyor belt. Oh, what else was there? Sweets, food, cuddly toy.
Cuddly
Oh,
toy.
we must have the cuddly toy.
toy.
Oven, grill, Stationery.
The lamp for the table.
Yes, I've got the lamp.
And the
pottery, ovenware.
And the kettle.
A lovely kettle, yes,
Lovely
and kitchen
kettle.
canisters.
Good night, God bless. See you same time next week. Take care of yourselves. Good night, and I love you very much. Good night, I love you.
Shut that door. We just played the generation game. Here at the bar, our nothing can ever be the same. Maybe we think to get better next door. Why not rise in the level once more? That's your luck. We hope that you really can afford. Hit the spot. So goodbye for now.